Hello and welcome back to Budget with Becca. I'm so excited to film this video because I am just wanting to share all of the budget tools that I have collected, cash envelope budget tools that I've collected over the past 3 years. I have been an on and off cash budgeter, but I'm really excited to get back into it. I have not bought anything recently for this 2025 start back to cash budgeting for myself personally, but I did want to bring some excitement back for me and for anybody else that's looking to do it, because there's so many obviously budget friendly ways that you can cash stuff, but I also like to support Canada and Ontario businesses on Etsy, on Shopify, whatever's the best way, because there's so many different types of cash budgeting community and YouTube page and small businesses out there, but not as many Canadian. So I like to put my money into the Canadian ones when I can. With all that rambling, I'm going to show the wallets that I use, the binders that I use, and anything else that helps me with my cash budgeting. So I'm gonna first start with my wallets and then the binders. So I have used 3 or 4 different types of wallets. I have used wallets that I've had personally, as well as wallets that I've created into cash envelopes, and wallets I have bought on Amazon. So here are my 4 main wallets that I have used over the past 3 years. Some I like more than others, and I'll explain why in each one. I'll start with the box. I see so many people using cash wallets like this. I do love it, but Canada's money is very plastic, as many of you know, and it is hard to fold and bend without it popping or not staying flat. So it is hard to use smaller wallets, even though I love it and it would fit in so many other things. I got these envelopes on Amazon. I bought this from Amazon as well, Smart Fee. I'll try my best to put everything in the caption below, and so you can go to the links if it's still available. So I ordered this a couple years ago, and I really love the color. I love how compact and how small it is, but like I said, the money, unless you're folding it really tiny, well, this is one that says coins. I'll start with one that says gas. It is hard to put in and fill up. These envelopes also don't close. I try to use my own and create my own, which are here, and at first glance I love the way they looked. I got some paper from Michael's. These labels I'll talk about later, and I just hole punched them. As you can see, some of the hole punches were a little wonky, but this was one I made myself, and I thought I kind of nailed it. I'll just give you an example here. It fits so lovely in here, and I said, perfect, all the money can fit in here. I can put as much as I want, but when you close it, and you close it like that, you can see that the envelope sticks up, and it was really hard to close the wallet, and I just didn't like the look of it because the envelopes were sticking out over it. I'm also somebody who doesn't love to flaunt that I use cash envelopes. I do love it, and if anybody asks, I do kind of sing its praises, but I don't like to flaunt it out and about. So this wallet was also very finicky for me to use. Again, I love it. I love the look of it. If you are looking for something similar, or you don't use as much cash in these envelopes, then I would highly recommend this wallet. I think I'm going to give it a try again at some point. I also love the feel. It's so soft. But for right now, this is not my favorite wallet, but if you are looking for something similar to the oh my goodness, Moterms that so many people use, this is a great one. Has a great zipper, has a pocket up here, and it's a reasonable price on Amazon, and I know they have lots of colors, so this is an option. I might use this as like a savings challenge in the future because I don't want it to go to waste. And I keep all of my cash envelope stuff, even if I don't use it, because you never know when you're gonna want to use it or need something similar. Okay, next is these are my 2 wallets that I have at my house. I bought this one specifically for cash budgeting, and this one's the first one I ever used. This one's a Danny Leather. This is a Steve Madden. I love any wallet that has these kind of like deep pockets because the cash envelopes I use fit right in here. It's actually in this wallet right now. For example, these ones, I got these from a budget company called SW Creative Designs. So these were already pre-made with the tabs, and these fit great in a wallet like this. And it also is very discreet. Like I was saying, I don't love to flaunt that I use cash envelopes. I also like that you can use this as an envelope or simply just as a divider. Like you can put the money behind it and stack the dividers or envelopes like this, or you can put the money inside it like this. I also love that they're full because, like I said in the previous wallet, I don't like to always fold up my money. If I can avoid it, I do. So this was a great wallet. If you find anything else like this is a good one. The only issue I don't use this wallet often is because of how big it is. And I like to have a purse as well as my like work bag. But right now I have just been using a Lululemon style bag and a crossbody, and these kind of wallets are just too big for that. These are good wallets to easily access your coins and cards and everything. But that is just a little too big for me. Same with this one. Depending on the purse or the bag that I'm using, I love to switch up my bags. Then I will also switch up my wallets. This is the Steve Madden. As you saw, the other envelopes were here in front. These are envelopes I bought from Kay's wallet. I absolutely love these because I was able to customize them to say what I wanted to say. It did come hole punched, but I am not somebody who uses like a binder system for my wallet. I love using these kind of wallets. So this one says groceries, food, spending, beauty, gas, miscellaneous. I believe her Etsy shop is still open, so I will leave her information down below. I loved ordering from her, and I will definitely be ordering again in the future. The other part is that they are envelopes. You can put the money in here, or like I was saying, you can do it like a divider and put the money behind it. It is your choice on how you want to do it. So that fits nicely in a wallet like this. Any wallet that kind of has that big space at the back. You can find a lot of these at Marshall's, Winners. I know in the States it's TJ Maxx, I think. In the UK it's TK Maxx. You can find the types of wallets anywhere, and that's also a good one. You can probably also find the wallet Value Village or any thrift store or in your closet, and you can make the cash budgeting work for you with what you already have. So this was a wallet I already had that I loved using the envelopes with, and same with this wallet. Actually, no, I bought this wallet, but I can use it for cash envelopes as well as not cash envelopes. So those are the first wallets that I use, and this is the wallet I currently use. This is a wallet from Amazon. Tried and true Amazon. This wallet, it looks like this on the inside. It was called a travel wallet, but I recently went on Amazon and I see that they've tailored them more to cash budget wallets. They are getting a little bit more expensive because I think people are realizing you can use them for cash budgets. But I do like how there is this spot right here for your cards, and I only keep the stuff that I use a lot right here. My driver's license and all the other cards fit up here. There is a pocket behind here, and then this is where your cash envelopes are. I do love this wallet, but it does have one big downside that I do not like, and that is the envelope opening itself. For these ones, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 envelopes. It splits right in the middle, so 3 and 3. You can see the stitching is right there. And what happened is that on one side, the envelopes, you put the money in from behind, and on the other side, you put the money in front. I prefer the front way just because you can read the label and put it in. These labels are labels that I had picked up, which I'll share in a second. But I added them. You can cricut your own labels, write your own labels, get some labels from Dollar Store and add them. So the money does have to go in from the back, so it does make it a bit more trickier because you see the label there and you want to access the money quickly. Maybe you can do a label on the other side. I just prefer to look at my wallet this way and kind of see. I am getting used to the way each of the envelopes open, and this one's not as discreet as I would like it to be, so I do go back and forth between this one and these two. But this wallet is a lot thinner, and it does keep the money straight like I like. It fits in my Lululemon crossbody. I have a Poppy and Peony crossbody that I love to use. So lots of different crossbody bags, and those ones are meant to be smaller bags, and this fits perfectly in that bag. So yeah, the only downside I would have to say about this wallet is where the money goes in, but besides that, I love every part of it. I have seen on Instagram some other wallets similar to this with maybe a zipper style or a clip style. There's lots of companies out there that make these, and I mean companies, sorry, like small businesses that are cash budgeters. They make them, and they do have like a new opening from here, or an opening from here, or an opening from here. There's like different ways you can get the envelopes to work, and you can get the labels looking different. Oh, and sorry, there's a zipper back here and another pocket here. But for right now, I don't want to be spending any more money on wallets since I have 4 that I could choose from. So this is what I am using for right now. And if I am successful with cash budgeting, I stick with it for a long time, then I will treat myself to a new wallet. But until then, this is what I'm going to be using. So moving right along, it is the binders that I use currently. I bought these again from Amazon, and the bottom one, it's a 100 envelope challenge. I cannot remember where I got the 100 envelope challenge. I just looked on my Etsy and I couldn't figure it out either. But these two were definitely from Amazon. I have used these for the past 3 years. I might upgrade them in the future, but I don't really want to be spending money on the binders. So I'm just happy with what I've got so far. So here are my sinking funds, and then this one is my savings challenges / any kind of debt or savings that I need to do is in this one. So these binders are very simple. You would have seen them all over the place. These envelopes came with them. I have my own Cricut, so I Cricuted the labels on here. And these also came from, I believe it was SW Creative Designs. They also came with the tabbed clear envelopes. I ordered both, so I use this. I need to actually erase them to start again. I use permanent marker, and I just use some alcohol swabs to get it off. As you can see, I used different labels on here before, but I just need some Goo Gone to take that sticky part off. And then I have my categories. I like being able to use my Cricut. Again, you can also just get labels from the dollar store and put your own labels on them, because I can easily change these when I don't want to use them. So I kept pink with the pink binder. And my saving challenges / any kind of like big savings goals are in this binder. So I've got debt, emergency fund, same thing. I got a massive pack of savings challenges just to keep track of them from SW Creative Designs. And so I just have them all in here. And then any kind of other orders, sometimes I'll get freebies, and they're all in here as well. I do have some other savings challenges in the back here. A lot of them I just printed. You can find them on Pinterest, on Instagram. You just screenshot them, print them. If it's from a company, definitely, get that from them. But I did just find these on Pinterest, so I just printed them. And the next savings challenge I have, this is the one I really, really want to stick to. I'm going to try this one for the entirety of 2025 or until I can get it filled. It's the 100 envelope savings challenge. I have, as you can see, started it a few years ago. I did do the full 50 envelopes challenge just to kind of get myself started. But I think I am going to be able to complete this by the end of the year and then kind of see what I'm able to spend it on. I have a feeling, I don't know where I got this from, or maybe I was gifted it. But this is the 100 envelope savings challenge. You can just fill the pockets like this. Because I am Canadian, I won't be doing the exact numbers because we have coins instead of bills like in the States. So I will be just rounding up. So all of these will be $5 bills. All of these will be $10 bills, 15, 20, exactly, increments of 5 to fill it all the way up to 100. So I will hopefully have more than 550 saved, but we shall see. So that is these binders. And then lastly is just kind of other stuff that I use for cash budgeting. I have a calculator that I use. This is a makeup stand that I bought off of Amazon a few years ago. And I think it's a palette stand. I don't use makeup myself, so I'm not sure about the actual name of the organizer, but you just put the money in here. And that is what I use for my cash stuffing and for the videos. So I have those two that help me. As well as my planners. So I have this, I got off of Amazon, Easy Cash Budget, weekly or bi-weekly. I use it's like every paycheck you get, you can just fill it out. It's a great planner. I've been using it on and off. I got it at the beginning of 2024. So every time I did budget or cash envelope stuff, I used it. What I love about it is it has the monthly page, and then it goes into, you can choose weekly or bi-weekly. It's just whenever you get paid. So it's just like a normal, sorry, I'm gonna move this out the way to make it easier. It's just like a normal budget planner here. So you've got your income, your bills, but it also has the cash envelope and sinking funds. And that is what I couldn't find from a lot of budget planners, because they did not have that information, or I would have to spend a lot on a budget planner, and I really didn't want that. I wanted something simple and and budget friendly. So it has cash envelopes, sinking funds, savings, final totals all here. And then this is what I love. It is something happened with the manufacturer with printing, because it forgot the lines here, but I still use it. And what it is it shows your denominations on what you need to take out of the bank. So I love that, because it compares from one side of your budget planner. You can see how much and what you're actually going to use. I do take out cash envelopes and budget. So I list that all here, and then how much. I can actually show you for this week's budget. Is it here? Yeah. December 30th to January 5th this week, how much I'm getting paid, what my cash envelopes, sinking funds, and the amount that I'm taking out. It's all here. And then I just write it on a little sticky or write it in my phone. And that is what I bring to the bank to take out those denominations. So that is the budget planner that I use. And here is I bought this a few years ago, and I'm now just kind of getting into using it. This is just going to help me with my debt payoff. This is a budget planner from Creative Studios, not this case. It's the printable inside it right here. So I have not printed all of it, but I did print a few pages that I would use. So I have some of it, like the annual finance summaries. I'm going to use this to also keep track of my finances over the year. So there's a few different pages. Not sure the annual budget, what I'm going to use, but this is just going to help me keep track. The yearly income, sorry if it's too high, yearly income, upcoming expenses, debt payments. There's lots. I printed off that a while ago, and then here again, I just accidentally printed the page again. So there's also just a page for a monthly budget, bi-weekly budget. I am a pen to paper planner girly, so I love just to have lots of extra kind of paper, just so I can, if I make a mistake, keep trying it. So that's why there's so many copies of each. Sinking funds, so this is just to kind of keep track of what's in each sinking fund. And then here I have filled in, it's my debt payment. If you saw my last video, that kind of went through what my debt payment is for 2025. So this kind of lays it out, my MasterCard, what the interest is, the starting balance, and then I will say how much I've paid and the balance throughout. Line of credit here and car loan is here. This is just another version of it, but this is for the debt snowball. So how much I did my smallest to largest debt, and how much minimum payments are, and then what that's gonna look like throughout the year. And then here is just a bit more of an in-depth look at it. That's my line of credit. My MasterCard is right there. Again, I just like to have lots of different options to keep track of my debt payment or any kind of budgeting. So here's my line of credit, when it's due, what the starting balance is, et cetera, and then also all of the different ways to pay it off. So you've got the starting balance, your interest, your principal, your payment, your ending balance, and then paying it off that way. And same with my MasterCard. And then I also just liked how you could do the percentage here. I have this one as well as the debt-free charts. So this is just to kind of keep in this folder, and then the other ones are on display. So that is everything from kind of like my budget planner slash kind of finance planner that I have. So those are those two. I also just got this from Indigo and Chapters. It's just like a pull-off page budget planner. This is one I use as my overall month. This is not as accurate as what I use in the cash budget envelopes planner, because this is just like the basics, what I have in my bills and the main overview, and then I can kind of just rip it off month to month, because it doesn't go as into depth on my other expenses as I would like, but at least it just gives me kind of the main page for my fixed expenses, and I color code it what the money's going in for coming out of what account. And I think that's, oh, the last thing I wanted to mention was these stickers. So I think about 2 years ago, these are cash envelope labels, and I found this at, I want to say it's one of the home stores. I don't think it was Marshall's. If I can remember the name, I'll put it here, or I'll put it in the caption. But it was just happened to be, we were finishing up our Christmas shopping a few years ago, and my friend pointed out, she's like, oh my gosh, here's some cash envelope stuff. And it was kind of like a wall with some of these binders there, as well as these, and they had some other stuff. But these are just like literally just labels for your envelopes. This is a great one. It was $1.99 US. So I got 2 of them, and I just use these labels on everything that's cash budget related if I don't use my Cricut, but these are quick and easy. They also have some blank ones to write things down. My penmanship's not as great as the written out ones, but it just, you can do your own like challenge with them because it goes through the months, has different things you could be saving up for. As you can see, I've definitely used them, so they're missing quite a bit, but it'd be cool to go back and see if they had anything else there, or any other kind of cash envelope stuff on pretty cheap that I could use. So that is kind of everything that I wanted to mention. I really was excited to film this video to kind of show myself as well all the budgeting stuff that I do have, that I do use. You do not need all of this stuff to start budgeting, cash budgeting, but it is kind of nice to have something to work towards, to save up for, or to use. I know a lot of those videos that we do see online show these beautifully aesthetic lineups of cash envelope stuff, and in the grand scheme of it, you're just trying to save money or pay off debt or find a new way to budget. So whatever works best for you. There's so many ways. You might be able to go into one of your nearest stores and they sell cash budgeting stuff, or on Amazon. Do what's best for you and your family and for your budget. If not, save up and buy all the trendy stuff that you want to use for cash budgeting. But this is what I've got. This is what I'm going to use for this year, or at least for the first 2 months. And then I will look at kind of upgrading maybe my wallet or something else and supporting some small businesses in the future. But I just wanted to kind of do an overview of what I have right now. I hope everyone has a great start to the new year. My next video will be cash stuffing. And yeah, we're gonna get started back into the cash budgeting. So I'm really excited. Thank you for watching and sticking along for this bit of a longer video. And I will see you on the next one. Bye.